Well, hi everyone, my name's Ian Fisher. I'm very happy to be here at the Spielzimmer4822 in beautiful Bad Goisern, Austria. I'm going to play maybe half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, depending on what the cameras do. And yeah, I'm going to play some songs that are going to be on the album that I release next week called American Standards. And I'm very happy if you're tuning into this or if you watch it in the future. And it's really nice to be here in the studio with Sebastian and Chris, who are going to be manning the cameras and the studio console. So enjoy. This is a song called Maybe a Little More. It's the first song on the new album.
Give me a chance, and I'll give you what I gave you before, just better. Maybe a little more, 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 maybe a little more. Trust me, baby. You got nothing to lose, just me. Maybe a little more, maybe a little more, maybe a little more. When I find you, I'm gonna make you a wedding bed where we don't have to lie anymore. Maybe a little more. How I want the world, how I want it all, how I want to fall in love. And then when I do, I can't believe it's true. Now all I want to come back home to you, come back home to you. Give me a chance, and I'll give you what I gave you before, just better.
So that was a new song that hasn't been released yet. I don't know which camera to look into, so I'm just gonna guess that one. And that's going to be the first song on the new record. And what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to play through the songs on the new record in the order that they're on until the cameras die, which might be very soon. But this is the second song on the record, and it's called AAA Station. And it's about a radio format in the US, adult Americana alternative or adult album alternative, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. But there's a certain type of radio format, and my favorite station in the US is a station called KDHX in St. Louis, in my home state. And it's kind of a love song for them.
On an endless drive through the end times of America, scanning through evangelist on the dial, static. Gotta keep your eyes on what's ahead of you. And somewhere out of nowhere, I caught a familiar voice for a while, coming in clear. AAA station on the air tonight. AAA station, take me for a ride. AAA station, play what I don't know. AAA station, won't you take me home? Reckless, I am in need of direction. Well, I just been playing reflection with everybody I meet. Hard to know who you are when you don't do things that could help you get through to the person you're trying to be. AAA station, don't play the hits. AAA station, don't give two shits. AAA station, play me something old. AAA station, won't you save my soul? AAA station, AAA station, AAA station, tell me what to do. Oh, girl who found me and took me home to a life I never known. You're still everything I want you to be. Oh, it's hard enough loving someone when you're there, harder when you're not there, and it's hardest when you're somewhere in between. But sometime you can't clear your head with a couple of months in a touring band, but sometimes only a stranger's song will do. Ooh, yeah, AAA station, AAA station, coming in and it's loud and clear. AAA station, AAA station, funny finding you, finding me here.
So that was a song called AAA Station. And now I'm going to play you a song that I made a music video for with some of my friends back in Missouri, some of my family. I printed a bunch of Make America Great Again hats, but with the lyrics of this song, because you would never catch me dead in a Make America Great Again hat. And I was just trying to respond to the political situation in the U.S. with a little bit of humor, which is something that kind of keeps me sane every now and then when I think about the absurdity of what happened for the last 4 years. And this is a song that's named after a famous toilet brand in the United States, American Standards. And I hope you like it. I started writing it on my first tour many years ago. Somewhere out on a highway in Colorado, I think.
Pissing in American Standards between khaki men and truckers. An army of unwed mothers behind the counters. working on a third world war, not knowing what I came back for. I'd leave if I could find a door, but there is no way out, no way out anymore. Sleeping through American dreams, spending money on gasoline, rest on alcohol and caffeine. It all sounded cooler on TV. Then I was saved by a song in the eastern air, saved by a song, and I don't know where it's from, man, it could be anywhere, and I don't care if I'm wrong. And I was saved by a song in the eastern sky, saved by a song, and I don't know why I waited for so long to try to fly away. Tumbleweeds made of trash, getting bigger while they're rolling past. You know it was never built to last. Now we're nostalgic, looking back on a highway in the sun, on a game that we always won. It's a shame knowing that it's done, but wouldn't it be harder if it just went on and on and on? Saved, but if only for a moment. 'Cause as with every happy end, it cannot mean that the story's really over. Then I was saved by a song in the eastern air, saved by a song, and I don't know where it's from, man, it could be anywhere, and I don't care if I'm wrong. Then I was saved by a song in the eastern sky, saved by a song, and I don't know why I waited for so long to try and fly away.
So the next song is a song that I really enjoy. I co-wrote it when I was down in Nashville a couple years ago with a woman named Sarah Clanton. And I was fortunate enough to have it put on FM4, the radio station here in Austria. I'd been waiting about 12 years for them to play some of my stuff. I've been in and out of Austria now for over a decade, and they finally picked it up. I'm pretty thankful for that. And a month or two ago, I sent out a call to some of my fans and friends you might be watching and asked them if they wanted to make a music video for this. And a bunch of people sent in footage of things that they're thankful for. And we put a video together for it, and I promise it's finished. We're just looking for a way to release it. So hopefully that'll come out in the next week or two. It's really heartwarming. But I hope you like the song.
Parkway in an early morning haze. Now the Smoky Mountains feel like they're a million miles away. Couldn't get there fast enough, but didn't have a clue exactly where we were heading to. The radio was waving us through eastern Tennessee, And Rocky Top was more than just a song that we would sing. I started waiting tables and you worked behind the bar, and all the while we're reaching for the stars. Time goes by while we're busy making plans, too busy dreaming to see the good things we had. Looking back, I'd do it all again. But be thankful, be thankful. Oh, oh, be thankful, be thankful. We moved once and we moved twice and then we moved again. Ended up not far away from where it all began. Everything was changing, but if we'd only known, when we were together we were home. Time goes by while we're busy making plans, too busy dreaming to see the good things we had. Looking back, I'd do it all again. But be thankful, be thankful. Oh, oh, be thankful, be thankful. Oh, be thankful, be thankful. Oh, be thankful, be thankful.
So, thanks to everybody that's listening out there. Sounds pretty cheesy when I say thanks after singing Be Thankful about 45 times. But I mean it. Thank you for watching this. I hope that it lightens the burden of being stuck inside for months on end. I know how strange it is. We all do. You're not alone. Hopefully we'll be able to get out there in the world soon. This song that I'm going to play now is called 1 Foot, and unlike the majority of my songs, it's a hopeful song. The last one's pretty hopeful too, but hey. This next one is called 1 Foot, and it's just about moving on and learning from your mistakes and trusting yourself, which is very difficult to do sometimes, or all the times for some of us. But the record version sounds very different from this, and it's going to come out next week on Friday, the full album. This song's already out, but the whole album's going to be out on Friday, and if you want to pre-order it, you could go to my website, just my name, ianfishersongs.com, and if you want to throw any money in a tip jar too, if you already have the album, there's a tip jar on there, and yeah, because there's not a lot of concerts happening nowadays, so might help. And if any of you are looking for a studio to record at, then you should check out Spielzimmer4822, and stay tuned for their live sessions as well.
the kind of love you're thinking about. He was a brother to me. Now if I saw him in a crowd, well, I couldn't pick him out. I couldn't pick him out. One foot in front of the other can keep you from falling down. There's some things you can learn from your brother, and some you only learn for yourself. Da 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 da. The streets, I forgot the names, and how we got there I forget the same way. The alchemy of turning strangers into friends is a science I practiced but don't understand yet. One foot in front of the other can keep you from falling down. There's some things you can learn from your brother, and some you only learn for yourself. Like how falling can make you grow stronger, how loss can make you know what you really have, how nostalgia can make you grow fonder of things you had forgotten you had. One foot in front of the other, oh, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, oh, one foot.
That's usually the part where the applause happens in concerts, which is something that I long for. Oh God, I can't play to wait concerts. Jesus Christ, that's a Freudian slip. I can't wait to play concerts. Hopefully we'll be able to do some concerts in May, or June, or July, or 2027. Let's see. But it looks like the cameras are gonna keep rolling, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm going in the order that's on the album, and I am happy to play this next song. It was just premiered by Glide magazine in the US, which sounds like I'm boasting, because I am. I'm always really happy to get good press, and I'm always really, really happy to get some of the loving messages that some of you guys have been sending in the last weeks and months, especially in this time. Holy shit. Everybody needs that. I should be sending all you guys loving messages. This is my version of that. I hope that you accept my love. But it's really nice to be playing for you. And this next song is about my time in Nashville. I spent a bunch of time there in the last years. Obviously not in the last year, but a couple of years ago. And every Tuesday night I would go to the American Legion Hall, which is this funny place in East Nashville. And I wrote this song there. Everybody's dancing out on the dance floor like it's the 50s. And it's really cool. Great music, super nice people. And this is a song for all of them.
There's a melody in Nashville, and she dances at the Legion Hall. I don't dance, but maybe I will. But if I start, I fear I'll fall for the melody in Nashville. Though I only know her name, damn me for thinking about her still, and how she keeps on dancing away. Oh, but can it be this waiting for the real thing? That's just the thing that makes me hard to find. Well, I'm waiting here in the corner, girl, hoping you'll find me, but I won't disturb your dancing melody. There's a sad flag made of string lights, an empty star out on the floor, some old vets with new wives, and some just with stories from the war. And she listens to them all night, bums a cigarette or two, goes back out dancing neath the string lights, from red to white to blue. But can it be this dark place I've chosen? That's just the thing that makes me hard to find. Well, I'm waiting here in the corner, girl, hoping you'll find me, but I won't disturb your dancing melody. No, I won't disturb your dancing melody. So here's one that you can dance to down in Nashville, Tennessee.
So that was Melody in Nashville. And now we're going to stay on the theme of country music. This next album is the least country album I've ever made. I love country music though. But I made this album with my band, my friends, and a producer, my friend Renee Mühlberger. And all of them made it sound pretty European. So it's a city album with country lyrics. But this is one of the more country songs on there. Willie Nelson, I don't think he made this up. He probably stole it, like everything in country music. But I heard him say once, not to me personally, unfortunately, but to the world, country music is just 3 chords and the truth. And so I stole that and put it into a country song.
They say that a song's just 3 chords and the truth. I've been up all night trying to write about anything but you. I make exceptions sometime when I try, though a song ain't no good when it's based on a lie. And I play more than 3 chords, and I can't deny that I loved you, and you're still in each song I write with my back against the wall. Back against the wall. hard not to fall. But art is just something we use to decorate space. I've been using it lately to say what I can't to your face. I made a living writing you in a line. The music we use to decorate time is the only peace in this world I find, and what gets me through these lonesome nights with my back against the wall. Back against the wall, trying hard not to fall. Like building a house, have the schedules and blueprints and plans all laid out. Then it fell apart and I'm finding out how life's a lot more like gardening now. How it changes and grows and then goes through droughts, like the way we moved from bliss to doubt with my back against the wall. Back against the wall, with my back against the wall. Back against the wall.
We were making this new album, Renee, the producer, and I, we were talking about albums that we really love, and we were talking about the White Album. It turned 50 the year that we started working on this, and we liked the diversity on that album. We liked the diversity on Harvest by Neil Young, too. And that's kind of what we went for with this new record. And so, after playing 3 chords and the truth, I want to play something completely different, the way it is on the album. This one's called It Ain't Me, and I wrote it with a friend of mine. I wrote all these songs on my own except for Be Thankful and this one. I wrote this one with Adam James, down in Nashville as well, and he's a funny dude. He's got a side project that's just a joke project called Fort Worth Ferguson, and it's ridiculous. If you want to laugh, you should listen to that. But this is a song I did with him.
It is in me, so it must be you. The last time that I checked, this type of thing took 2. So I bite my tongue to make it through the night. Just because I'm wrong, it doesn't make you right. You always seem to have it figured out, but now I start to have my doubts. It ain't me, it ain't me. Who's cheating who? I was always trying to see your way, but it ain't me, it's you. my breath. Now you take your things, leave me empty as the promises you made to me. Made me a man, now you make me a fool. You used to treat me like your friend, and now you treat me cruel. I always thought you had it figured out, but now I start to have my doubts. It ain't me, it ain't me who's cheating who. I was always trying to see your way, but it ain't me, it's you. I hope you find what you are looking for, but it ain't me, it ain't me who's cheating who. I was always trying to see it your way, but it ain't me, it's you.
So that was a Ruckus song for you. I guess that's one of the more ruckus ones on the album. That's officially the most I've used the word ruckus in a sentence in my entire life. Sometimes when I do these live streams, I get very carried away with having a telephone right in front of me. Having a telephone right here, and I can see all the comments. Today I can't see your comments. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing. Okay, Chris says it's a good thing. But I hope that means that all the comments that have been written today have been completely and utterly absurd, and that it'll be something very entertaining for me to read later. But these live streams are fun. It's not a real concert, but it's as good as it gets for now. But this next song is the second to last song on the record. It's also about Nashville. I guess the entire second half of the record is about Nashville. It's called Winter Wind, and I wrote it a couple years ago when I was driving down from Missouri to Nashville. It's about a 5-hour drive from my hometown down there. And I started writing this on the back of the steering wheel, which wasn't very safe. But it was fun. And, yeah. I really love this song. I hope you like it too.
Wintertime in Tennessee, summer had been hard on me, feeling old enough to be the father of a child. But it seemed like all I'd touch would turn from gold to rust, looking for what may or must be the mother of a child. And when I held my hands out of the window, I felt the world fly, reaching for someone or something that I could follow. Winter wind driving through the night, thought it was love I was looking for. Turns out it was so much more than any song I wrote before could capture in a line. So I tried to find a way to replace what love gave. Come what must or come what may, be the product of a time. Then when I held my hand out of the window, I felt the world fly, reaching for someone or something that I could follow. Winter wind driving through the night, winter wind driving through the night. Then it was all clear to me that winter night in Tennessee, alone in a car driving south, that come what must or come what may, everything will pass away. But a moment of truth can be a lifetime in itself. Then when I held my hand out of the window, I felt the world passing by, reaching for someone or something that I could follow. Winter wind driving through the night, night.
I can't wait for this new album to be out so all of you could hear these songs the way I hear them now. When I play these alone, I'm always thinking about the drums or the bass or the electric guitar or pedal steel or backing vocals or whatever is on there. And it's hard for me to hear it this way. I hope that this engages your imaginations for what could possibly be on the album that's released next week. But this next song is the last song on the record, and it's a really special song for me. A couple years ago, I was at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, and an old high school friend of mine named Chris Jansen, who makes pop country music, which is not necessarily my bag, but still a nice enough guy. I went to see him in concert there, and on the night that I was there, he got inducted into the Grand Ole Opry, which, if you don't know what the Grand Ole Opry is it's basically this really important radio program that's been on in the U.S. since the 40s or earlier, and it often happens at the Ryman. And the Ryman is known as the mother church of country music. It's where a lot of this came together. And I was there. It's this old church, you know. They turned it into a venue. And if you're watching one of these live streams, I've played this song a few times, and I usually tell the same story, so you could kind of zone out now as you hear the story for the 40th time. But I was there at the mother church of country music on the pews up in the loft there when my friend got inducted into the Grand Ole Opry, and I sat down and I started writing this song. I imagined if there are ghosts, how nice it would be to hear them singing at the Ryman at night after everybody goes home. And that's what this song's about.
The bouncers on Broadway are singing along to a southern rock version of a Hank Williams song. And as I wonder where you are, I wonder, am I just another one in a long, long line of dreamers and fools, kicking the can up a Fifth Avenue, knocking on the door and filling the pew of the only church with the God I pray to. I am just a man, though I want to be more like all of my unfulfilled idols before. There's a star dying and one being born, but they all stick around this southern town, and they all are singing at the rhyming tonight. Every ghost when they turn out the lights and the people go home. Oh, it must be a sight to see all of the ghosts at the rhyming tonight. Then back behind Tootsie's, I swear that I saw the shadow of Johnny or Roy cough. Maybe just the smoke of Willie, or maybe I'm wrong, but I can't help but dream, or at least write a song for the giants whose shoulders have been, oh man, when I wrote this line I started crying. For the giants whose shoulders I've been standing on, whose words form the borders of maps that I've drawn, who have made me a home, and that home is longing for home. And they all are singing at the rhyming tonight. Every ghost when they turn out the lights and the people go home. Oh, it must be a sight to see all of the ghosts at the rhyming tonight. And they all are singing at the rhyming tonight. Every ghost when they turn out the lights and the people go home. Oh, it must be a sight to see all of the ghosts at the rhyming tonight. So thank you for listening, everybody. My name's Ian Fisher, and I'd like to give a good, warm shout-out to Sebastian and to Chris from Spielzimmer4822 in Bad Goisern, Austria, and give them some love on social media. And if you're looking for a studio or a cameraman, then look them up. And yeah, if you're looking for an album, then I got one coming out next week. And it's been a pleasure playing for you. And if you want to toss any money in the tip jar, just go to my website. And it's there on the top in big, bold letters. Easy to find. But thanks for listening, and I hope that you're all healthy and still sane.
after all these months of strangeness. And I hope that we could stick it out another month or two until these storm clouds pass. But stay sane, stay healthy, love each other, and take care.